Another one here. Every time it's a new thing, I would like to
Good afternoon, folks. We are kicking off our second, third and fourth playoff, the men's third and fourth playoff to be exact. This is VC in black and we have TUKS men's in white caps. We see TUKS working the ball up the pool and an exclusion there on William Fairhurst, number 8 from Varsity College. I'm thinking TUKS is probably hoping to convert the first goal here because that's a big game changer, especially in a third and fourth playoff match. Unlucky shot there from Matthew Collins from TUKS, and we see now they're coming hard on the defense, opting for a tight press here. No drop as of yet. They are giving Varsity College a little bit of space to work with, allowing them to move the ball on the perimeter. Huge movement here from the center forward, number 13 in Hall from Varsity College, but a great steal from Luka Rajak, number 1 from TUKS. Ball's on the left-hand side with the number 12. He's looking for options. No one availing themselves. Oh, there's Connor pulling in double. He works nice and hard to protect that ball for TUKS. An ordinary foul awarded there to Connor Flynn. He's looking for the shots. Unlucky fumble on the ball there, but a great defensive steal from the number 2 from Varsity College. I must say both teams are putting up a great performance on defense, making sure no one is getting on that scoreboard first. And a contra foul here. Lucky the ref saying there has been a push off. I'm thinking it's probably from the center forward position. Might have missed it, but we have Luka Rajak on the ball now, looking for his teammates to pass to up and attack. Connor Flynn, number 5 with the ball, passes into Hall, and an exclusion awarded. That would be William Fairhurst's second exclusion. Just caught with his hands down there. Unfortunate exclusion for him. A hard hit for the team because he is their main centre back. We have a lot of movement from the ball, a pop out from the post, pass on to Janku Rademeier, number 11 from TUKS, unable to get that shot off, and an ordinary foul awarded there. And a beautiful block from the number 10, but beautiful vision from Janku with a great rebound shot there into the goals. Very unlucky for the Varsity College defense, but very fortunate for the TUKS attack. The score is currently sitting at 1-0 with TUKS on the scoreboard and Varsity College yet to make a feature. We have an ordinary foul. Movement at the top here. Second center forward. Oh, our main center forward has pulled out wide and managed to get an exclusion for his team there, earning them another 20 seconds up on attack. Movement of the ball on the outside. Quick movement of the ball. Same pop as TUKS, except that number 10 and that pop will finish that shot, putting the score at 1-1 for both teams. Beautiful shot there from the number 10 from Varsity College, Joshua Seyman. We're seeing some beautiful work here from both teams. Unlucky there. I think the number 13 from Varsity College already earned himself a steal. Matthew Collins struggling to get the ball up the pool. A pass there to Connor Flynn. He's looking for options before touching that ball. He moves it to the right-hand side. They're looking for their home man, not quite ready yet. And there's a massive drop here from Varsity College left-hand side. TUKS' right-hand side. Ball moves left to the number 12. Looking for the shot there, big fake, and just wide of the goals. Unlucky for TUKS, that will not be another goal for them. I'm sure Varsity College is happy with that. Preventing any goal is important, especially in a playoff this big. Pass into hole there, beautiful movement, beautiful vision from that number 2, I believe. Ball moves out of that center position. And just an unlucky pass from the number 12 from Varsity College, Cameron Glendix. I'm sure TUKS is quite chuffed that there was nothing converted there. You have number 12 from Pretoria Men, Benjamin Melville with the ball. He's moved it off to number 7, and an ordinary foul has just been awarded. That was a nice fake there, drawing that defender. Beautiful shot from Yanku, but an amazing save from the goalkeeper from Varsity College, Matthew Smith, playing cap number 1. That will be another 20-second attack for the TUKS men. They're probably looking for that perimeter shot there. Number 12 up on the ball. He fumbles a little bit, and unlucky for him, he could not recover from that. Big movement there in the center position. We're seeing a lot of kicking off, pushing. But I guess it's not water polo without a little bit of tussle, is it? Okay. We're seeing a lot more movement from Varsity College in terms of their drives on attack and dynamic mobility. Beautiful turn there from number 13. Will he finish it? Hits the post. Unlucky for him. It will not be a goal. See Yanku Rademeier, number 11, going on a counter there by himself. But coach Nardis Bardenos opting to make substitutions and slow the game down a little bit just to keep that momentum going. I think a fresh set of legs is what they need, especially in a game of this caliber. Pass into center there. Beautiful movement from the number 7 from TUKS, and an amazing save from Matthew Smith, the number 1 goalkeeper from Varsity College. He is absolutely keeping those goals locked down, making sure nothing gets past him. Ball is moving up the pool on the right-hand side there to number 5, Sam Spooner, onto number 10's hand. No looker into hole. Beautiful turn there from number 13, and a penalty awarded. I think that is exactly what he was looking for, and I'm sure he's happy with the result he got. Now looking to see if the number 5, Samuel Spooner, will convert this shot for Varsity College, putting them in the lead for the game. A beautiful shot from Samuel Spooner, making it 2-1 to Varsity College. This is definitely a game you do not want to be chasing in, and where composure is key in every aspect. We see Varsity College going for a tight press here, and they're dropping from that right-hand side, looking to shut down Yanku in that center position. Ball's moving nicely up at the top. It's not getting stuck, and they're looking for those outside shots. But unlucky for them, Matthew is on fire today, closing down every angle there is to close. This will be a 2-meter, and another chance for TUKS men to try and look to score here, which they do, but unlucky for them, it finds the post instead of the back of the net.
Yeah, good.
Ball's moving at the top there, into center position. The crash was almost there, but unlucky for them. Number 6, Chad Ace, will be kicked out for that. Ball's moving outside the perimeter. We have Luca, number 1 here, talking to his team, telling them lots of time. I hope they hear that, and they do clearly, because that shot was nice and composed and finds the back of the net, which I think they hope for, making the score 2-2. We're seeing some nice composure here in the water from both teams. There is a bit of give and take here and there, but it is amazing polo to watch all in all. We have number 12 here, Cameron carrying the ball up the water, looking into that center position, and it just slips out of his hand. Joshua Seaman unlucky with that bounce off there. I think this ball might be a little bit too slippery, but I don't see other people having a problem with that as of yet. I'm sure if it is a problem, they'll probably change the ball out. But for now, we see TUKS attacking into that center position. Yanku looking for something, but getting absolutely nothing there. And a beautiful crash from the number 7 from VC. We see a kickoff happening here. Oh, and there will be a yellow card given to the Varsity College coach, Kwakwana Ngwanya. And an exclusion there. Great working from the number 10, Joshua Seaman, popping it back out and looking for that quick shot. Unfortunately for them, I think they'll have to take this man up slower. Oh, and he sees that pass there. A beautiful shot, post and in from the number 6, Chad Ace. I think that yellow card must have been worth it, seeing as they scored from it.
I think it's 3-2 now, right? Well, yeah, there you go. Perfect. They don't clean off the charm.
Ball moving up the pool there. Connor on the ball, looking for that center position. Oh, sorry, my bad. That's number 5 on the ball. Oh, it is him. Ball moves right across the attack to the top. Matthew Collins, is he going to look for the shot? He opts for the pass first, and in an ordinary foul, Yanku will look for the shot. And unfortunately for him, this is an impenetrable defense here from Varsity College. They are just not allowing anything into the back of the net. I'm thinking TUKS will probably have to fight a hard battle to make sure that ball ends up in the back of those goals. We see a lot of movement in hole here. Ball movement up at the top. Ordinary foul awarded for Chad Ace. He's looking for the shot. He finishes, and that makes it 3-4-2 to Varsity College, keeping them in the lead for the game and securing this chucker for them. No. We are kicking off the second chucker here with number 12 from TUKS swimming for the ball, Benjamin Melville, and losing it unfortunately for him to Chad Ace, the number 6 from Varsity College. We see TUKS putting up a good fight here to try and keep the Varsity College team outside the 6-meter mark, with yet to see a wing make it down to the 2-meter. We have beautiful movement there from the top and a beautiful finish from number 10, Josh Seaman, who's absolutely having a cracker of a game here. He's giving his team his absolute best, giving 110% into the game, and you can see it through his finishes and his hard work up on attack and defense. And Matthew Collins on the ball, moves it off to Connor on the left-hand side. Yanku has pulled in for a double center, and Connor has seen that that's not an option as of yet. but probably will be soon enough, as we've seen from the previous chaka. Movement of the ball on the perimeter, an ordinary foul up at the top with an opportunity to convert into a goal, and a big block there from the number 13 from Varsity College, Cameron Glendix. He's also having a cracker of a game. Pass on the hand to Yanku, and a beautiful finish from Yanku Radamere, the number 11 from the University of Pretoria. That was a great pass from his teammate. And as we can see, teamwork makes the dream work. Honest and truly. We have Tofik, the number 3 from Varsity College, coming into that center position. And the number 11 catching a rest there, Corbett Stradum. I think the subs from Varsity College have been a lot slower than what we've seen from the TUKS side, but their movement has not yielded, folks. It's beautiful, it is creating opportunity, and that opportunity is delivering for them. Again, a beautiful shot there from the number 10 from Varsity College, Joshua Seyman, putting the score at 6-3 to Varsity College. We see TUKS making their way up the pool there. Immediate second center there. An attempted pass into hole, but an ordinary foul awarded to Connor Flynn. That was very lucky. Might have been a lost ball there. Another ordinary foul. We see him getting a little bit annoyed, but moving the ball nonetheless. And some beautiful defense here from Varsity College. An unlucky pass there. On a contra foul here for pulling, says Tabang, the ref. We are clearly being strict here and not allowing any inconsistent plays happen. I must say, we do need to commend the refs for their hard work and for their composure on the side of the pool. It is not easy to see a game of this intensity still be controlled by the referees. Beautiful defense there from Varsity College, stealing that ball in that center position. Movement of the ball up the left-hand side of the pool, all the way across to the right. There's a massive drop here on that number 6. And unfortunately for them, a pass still comes in. He tries to get the shot off, but a beautiful block from the number 12 from TUKS, Benjamin Melville. He is performing great on defense, and he's really keeping his team in the game, making sure nothing gets past him or the goalkeeper. An exclusion there on the number 10, Joshua Seyman from Varsity College. Beautiful work from the number 2 from TUKS, Adam Prinsloo. See the ball moving on the perimeter. A little bit of a shoddy pass, but good recovery. Great save there from Matthew Smith, and great awareness from the number 12, protecting that ball, Cameron Glendix. In previous games, you've seen great work from Tawfiq, the number 3, in that sense position. I think that is what they're hoping to see again. But they are really working on those perimeter shots and really trying as much as they can to get them in and push for them, because there is a massive drop happening from the TUKS men on defense. Yanku Radamere with the ball, moving up the pool. He's looking for options. His teammates still making their way up the pool. And a shot there, but a beautiful block yet again from both the number 10 and number 12 from Varsity College. We see the sub that the TUKS team made earlier has helped cover this counter-attack. A pass into the centre for Chad Ace, who earns an exclusion, an unlucky exclusion for Benjamin Melville, but that was some good work there. We see here an attempted foul, but unfortunately I had not given him space to play the ball as of yet, so the ball was not live. Shot here from the number 10, and a new 20 as it finds post. Shapiro on the ball, shoots and finishes, making the score 7-2 to the Varsity College team. 7-3, my apologies. And we see some great excitement there on the bench from the Varsity College men. I think the energy is all the way up. They might need to Bluetooth some of that energy to the TUKS team, as I think the mental gears are starting to turn, and a shift will need to happen if they want to get back onto that scoreboard and keep pushing, inching closer to that score. Oh, beautiful turn here from the number 7. Unfortunately, nothing awarded as the number 5's hands were up. So no holding can be contested there. Pass to Samuel Spooner, number 5. He's looking for options, and his option is clearly to shoot, but unfortunately for him, that does not result in any reward for the team. Luka Rajak working hard for the ball. Unfortunate steal. Unfortunately for Luka Rajak, there's a steal from the number 13, Mark Mansfeld, from the Varsity College men, and a huge foul from Luka Rajak there, trying his best to try and save the penalty instead of give away an easy goal. Samuel Spooner here with the penalty. Again, this must be his 3rd or 4th penalty of the game, and a beautiful conversion. As of right now, he's probably sitting at 100% conversion rate for his penalties, which is great in terms of stats for the team. The score is currently 8-3 to Varsity College men. We have movement there on the left-hand side, but beautiful steal here from the number 11 from Varsity College, Corbett Stradham, looking to finish the shot. A spin and a great save from Luka Rajak, the number 1 from the TUKS men's team. This will be another 20-second attack for the Varsity College team. Rest of the team making their way up the pool, looking to move that ball out the perimeter, on the perimeter, before passing it in. Samuel Spooner looking for that center pass. It's beautiful. Ooh, and unlucky for them, Tabang has called dragging of the ball under the water, resulting in a contra foul for Varsity College. Young Kuradame with the ball up on the right-hand side, looking for options. A sub being made by Nardis Barnhorse there on the left-hand side. Ball to number 7. The centre forward is fighting for that front water, but unfortunately for him, it will be a contra foul. Folks, there seems to be a lot happening here. Sabang is calling for the ball. Lucky has called the contra foul. Coaches are shouting, players are confused. Tables on it like a rocket. And there seems to be an agreement that has been reached. It is a contra foul indeed. I think that was just to make sure everyone knows what exactly is happening in terms of what call was made and what call was not made. Ball moving up here on the left-hand side. We're seeing some nice action here on the ball and off the ball. Beautiful save there from Luka Rajak, the number 1 from TUKS men. He's just looking at the clock, making sure they have enough time up to attack and slowing down their attack, all in all. He moves the ball up onto the right-hand side to the number 3 for TUKS. An exclusion awarded there. In the center position, we see number 2 from Varsity College go to the naughty corner, Connor Ackerman. And movement of the ball on the number 6. Beautiful steal there from Samuel Spooner. I think that attack might have been rushed and a little bit more movement could have been done in terms of ball moving on the perimeter, looking for those posts, looking to catch the keeper off his line, off his game, and open up a better angle, a more 100% chance of a goal. Ball into center, and beautiful defense from the TUKS number 10, Sebastian Niza, who has gotten his team ball under and a contra foul for them. Ball movement on the perimeter there. Some beautiful fakes on the outside. Ordinary foul awarded to TUKS number 7, Daniel Manley. A shot, but unfortunately for them, a beautiful save from Matthew Smith, the number 1 from Varsity College. We have just under 20 seconds left of this chukker, folks. The score is currently sitting at 8-3 to the Varsity College, and that is the end of the second chukker.
TUKS have 2 shooters and 1 is tougher.
Yeah.
Yanku and Jared scored they got. No, Jared's couple. Yeah. So Yanku's like kind of single-handedly for everything. Well, you need to go to choose, like, aim for a point. Yeah, that's on you. When it comes to me doing it, it's not done. It's the next one of done. Yeah. Yeah, who's playing next? The woman. TUKS not. We know them all. We know them all. That's fine. You can do TUKS. Yeah. You don't know. I don't know. You can do it all. No, it's really easy. My fine. Yeah. Oh, girl, man. Yeah. That's very cute. You play last year?
We are kicking off the third chukker with Samuel Spooner swimming for the ball, the number 5, and then number 12, Benjamin Melville swimming for the ball. He wins it this time around, folks. Passes it off to Connor Flynn, onto Matthew. His hand. And we see beautiful defensive work there by Tofika Kumalafi, number 3 from Varsity College. Number 7 on the ball, looking for a center, but unfortunately for him, fortunately for him, there's no option in second center, which leads to him shooting a beautiful goal there past Matthew Smith, who's, been having a great game. So the fact that that goal got past is insane and shows that his shooting ability is not subpar. This puts the score at 8-4 to Varsity College. Samuel Spooner on the ball. We have Joshua looking to pull in double. Ball into Joshua Seaman. He's looking for an exclusion, but he's awarded nothing there by Lucky Litsabo. Ball on the right to Yanku Rademeier. He's looking at the counter-attack. Cross pass on the hand. Finish from the number 5, Connor Flynn. Making the score 8-4, 8-5 to Varsity College. I think this is some good momentum for TUKS here, and they really needed those counterattacks to put them back on the map and keep them clawing at that goal line. Chad Ace on the ball, moves it right to the number 5, Samuel Spooner. We have Joshua Seaman pulling in double. Tofik looking for front water but not finding it. Number 7 from TUKS putting up a good fight there, and he has just been called out for a substitution. Connor Flynn holding the ball, making sure to secure it and make sure of the pass before giving it away, as they are making a sub. Yanku looking for the spin, awarded an ordinary foul. We have movement from number 12 here. Ball up at the top and just wide of the goals. Unlucky for Matthew there. but very fortunate for the Varsity College team, as they do not want to see TUKS scoring any more than they already have. Chad Ace on the ball, looking for options on the perimeter. Ordinary foul awarded on the outside, ball into center position, and exclusion and awarded. Beautiful movement there from Jared Shapiro. Timeout has been called by Kwakwana from Varsity College, the head coach. I think he is probably looking to slow down the game, keep composure, and try and break TUKS's current momentum at the early start of this third quarter. I'm sure they're looking to set up properly, move the ball, make use of that full 20. And on the TUKS side, they're probably looking for an early steal, early counter, early goal. I think the TUKS's best asset is their speed and their grit on defense. That marks the end of the timeout talk. Varsity College going in to set up. And Matthew Smith will be collecting the ball for his team. Ball onto the number 10's hand. Movement on the left-hand side. Back to the top right, down to right wing. Samuel Spooner, number 5, who's going in, and they're probably looking for that wing-to-wing pass. Ball goes up to the top, Chad Ace, and he finishes it for Varsity College, securing that goal for the Chaka, making sure that goal line is not getting any closer between the two teams. The score is currently sitting at 9-5 to Varsity College. We have here some big movement from TUKS. They are looking to gain more territory in Varsity College's defensive half. Number 10 with a good fake. Connor Flynn, I'm sure, was looking for the back shot, but unfortunately, oh, my bad, not Connor Flynn, the number 2 from TUKS, Adam Prinsloo, looking for that back shot, but it was just shut down by a beautiful defense from Varsity College. Ball moves up on the left-hand side to the number 10. Samuel Spooner asking for it at the top there. We see Tabang asking for the ball. I think there's been an injury on the number 9 from TUKS. Matthew Collins there. He seems to have been hit in the face by maybe an elbow, hand, or something. And we have an emergency sub happening there. William Fairhurst on the ball. Samuel Spooner. Down the right to Jared Shapiro. We have no center sitting far off, but that works for them as he has that center spin and a beautiful save by Luka Rajak. Unfortunately for him, it was an advantage being called there from that spin earlier on the number 3 from TUKS. Jared Shapiro on the ball for the penalty. Will he convert it? And unlucky for him, Luka is on his game and makes that penalty save, a critical save for his team and a critical save in the game. Ball moves to the right-hand side. We have some good fakes happening here. Good eye contact with the goalkeeper, looking at the goals, looking for those shots. An unlucky lob shot there from the number 7, who goes straight into an unreal cover there for his team, killing that counter-attack. Somewhat slowing it down, but unfortunately for him, gives away an exclusion in his attempt to shut down that counter-attack. Samuel Spooner on the ball, looking for the shot, moves it to the right, to the left-hand side, and unfortunately for the number 13 from Varsity College, it just hits the crossbar and bounces out. We see Varsity College for a 6-man back defense, which is definitely what you want to see in this game. No easy goals want to be given away here, especially not when you're up this high. And that is exactly what happens. An easy goal has been given away. A great shot from the number 7 from TUKS, Daniel Manley, who's having a great game, putting the score at 9-6 to Varsity College. We can see that gap getting closer and closer with each goal being, with each attack taken by TUKS, which is good for TUKS but not so good for Varsity College. Well, on the right hand side here with the number 9 from TUKS, Kelly Geldenes. Movement from him, he passes and attempts a drive. An exclusion awarded, which is great work for them. It works out great for them, my apologies. Some great faking there from the number 2. Number 10 goes for that shot, but unfortunately it's just shy of the goals. It goes too wide, putting them back on the defense. Luca passes to Matthew Collins. He's looking for his options. I think they're looking for that center pass, which actually works out great for them because there's an exclusion in the center and some great work there from Yanku, who has earned his team that exclusion. Beautiful movement of the ball here on the perimeter. Just unlucky pass from Connor Flynn there. That just goes a bit too high. We have 9 seconds on the clock here left of this extra man. Number 7 on the ball, Daniel Manley, hits the side of the goals, putting them back on the defensive. Ball up the pool to number 13 from Varsity College, Mark Mansfeldt, who moves it to the top there. Joshua Seymour on the ball. To the right hand side, Kelly pulls in to the whole man position. Unlucky for him, the pass bounces right past and nothing is awarded in that center position. Ball straight from the keeper into center, which works out great for them as there is an exclusion awarded by Janku Rademeier, and he asks his coach to call a timeout, which is exactly what Nardis Barnabas does do. And I think that is a great time to call a timeout, as this is when you need to make sure you are converting each and every single extra man opportunity or opportunity given to you on the attack. We see here the Varsity College coach speaking to his team on this timeout, focusing his defense around his keeper, making sure that his keeper knows exactly what he needs to save and what exactly everyone else's job is on the defensive. I'm sure Nardis from TUKS will be looking to move the ball on the perimeter, looking for those posts like they did earlier with that extra man, and hoping to convert this to make sure they stay in this game. Ball at the top, moving around the perimeter. Seems to be staying on the right-hand side. There seems to be movement towards the right. Oh, and they were looking for that pop to Janku, but unfortunately for them, it was a great intercept there by the number 2 from Varsity College, Adam Prinsloo. Matthew Cole. Matthew Collins was on the ball there, my apologies. Varsity College with the ball, making their way up the pool. Number 6, Chad Ace, is looking for the exclusion there on the left-hand side, talking to Tabang, the referee. There's a bit of physicality happening there, but not enough to interfere with the rest of the game. A yellow card has been given, and that I'm sure that is for the chatting by the number 6, Chad Ace. Oh, my bad. The yellow card was given to Nardis Barnabas. Oh, an unlucky pass into hole there, but the center was not paying attention and did not know that that ball was coming in. A substitution being made there by TUKS. I think you can see that they're using a lot of their speed, a lot of their energy on each and every single attack and defense, as they're making a lot more subs than the opposing team here, Varsity College. Matthew looking for the shot. Unfortunately, Collins is not finding it. But as the captain, he is keeping decent composure in the water and making sure that his team is giving it their all throughout the rest of this chukka. It is a bit disheartening, obviously, to not score those goals, as your team does need it. Beautiful pass there by Chades into the head forward position, and we have Mark Mansfeld finishing that shot for them. A beautiful cross-cage shot there, and unlucky for Luka Rajak, it finds the back of the net. The score is currently 10-6 to Varsity College in the third chukka.
No, because the TUKS goals still came in and we're like, it's going to sit.
We have just under a minute left here of this third chukka.
Is it third chukka? Yeah.
Ball moves up on the left-hand side. This will probably be TUKS' last attack unless they can make a steal or gain another 20 up on the attack. Movement there on the right-hand side and at the top, clearing some space, creating opportunity. Unfortunately, this movement does not land up on the 2 meter, but more on the 4 meter. But it seems they have skill enough to make something out of that 4 meter movement. There's a counter-attack happening. The team did not see that. They pass. And an exclusion, well, a major actually, on the goalkeeper, Luka Rajak, who's sitting on his second. I think he might need to be careful here, as keepers do also get cap-offs, in case no one knew here. Our goalkeeper is still a player, folks, so those 2 majors are also crucial. We do not want to see a keeper getting excluded. Quick blow there by Lucky Lishabo on that penalty, resulting in a save by Luka Rajak. I mean, that was a great save nonetheless. Shot here by Daniel. But unlucky for him, it goes way high. And that marks the end of the third chukka. We are going into the last chukka here. Score sitting at 10-6 to Varsity College. I mean, 4 goals, that is not a big gap. That is something that is attainable, especially in the last chukka. 7 minutes stop-start.
No, not so much. I have.
We have the number 9 here for Varsity College shooting for the ball, Kelly Geldenes. And for the TUKS team, can't seem to see the cap number there. Number 10 for TUKS, which is Sebastian Nisa. Kelly on that ball. On to number 2 for Varsity College. Connor Ackerman, who moves it off to the number 10. Ordinary foul awarded at the top there. We can see the number 13 trying to show that there is holding happening in that center position, and he's fighting for front water there. Movement of the ball on the right-hand side. I thought that would have been an exclusion myself. It seems that I'm not in the right position to make that call. Ordinary foul there from the number 10 at the top, who looks for the shot, and a beautiful save there from Luka Rajak, number 1 from the TUKS men's side. I'm fairly certain TUKS is trying to break the momentum that Varsity College ended with in the previous chukka, which for them, that is a big thing. Breaking momentum is critical, especially in games like this where you are fighting from behind. Ball moves to the left-hand side. Connor Flynn, 5 on the clock, tries to shoot. Great save there from Matthew Smith, number 1 from Varsity College. And a rebound caught there by Janku Rademir, who moves it to the top to Matthew Collins. Collins to Connor, Connor back to Collins, and a great steal from Mark Mansfeld, the number 13, who passes it to the counter-attack happening. Oh, there's been a red card there for number 9, Matthew Collins, the captain of the TUKS team. Tabang has given it. Tabang has called for, Lucky has called for the ball. Sorry folks, we're just trying to figure out what is exactly has happened here. There has been 2 red cards awarded here to number 9 and number 7 of the TUKS team, who seem to have been chirping the ref because of the calls that have been made. Look, no one is bigger than the game. I mean, we are here to play sport. If you don't agree with the call, put your head down and swim, and that's the best way to take it during games like this, especially when you are still fighting to get back into the game. I mean, 4 goals, that is doable. We've seen it happen in previous games. I'm sure it could happen in this game as well. That is a silly thing to do in this game, I believe. But nonetheless, we move on. We have number 7 on the ball here, Shapiro, who fakes beautifully. Oh, pass it to Chad Ace, who looks for the shot, but a beautiful save there from Luka Rajak, the number 1 from the TUKS team. Some great composure here from the TUKS team, especially after such a big call being made by the referees here. I mean, this takes the bench from 5 substitutions down to just 3 on bench. An exclusion here. We're seeing a lot of talking from the players here, which that is not how the sport is played. If you don't agree with something, like I said, put your head down and keep pushing. Our pop pass here onto the post player that they've left open. Number 10 finishes it for TUKS team, which is a great goal for them, especially after their 2 red cards. Well done there to Sebastian Nisa for finishing that shot for the TUKS team. The score is currently sitting at 10-7 for to Varsity College. Beautiful movement there from the center forward. A push there from Janku Rademir. I think the refs might have missed that or chose to ignore it, which works out for them. I think they're venting out a little bit of their frustration from the game. Pass here onto Janku's hand, looks for the shot, and he finds it. Top right-hand corner, bounces off the bottom part of the goals and goes in. Beautiful shot there, putting the score at 10-8 to Varsity College. As I said, 4 goals is not a lot, and we can see the TUKS team clawing and clawing and clawing their way back. A beautiful spin there from number 13, Mark Mansfeld. Beautiful steal from the keeper, Luka Rajak, who just takes it right out of his hands. And nothing is awarded by the referee. Everyone's looking towards the referee, but again, I mean, I think that was a clear-cut steal for him. Great movement there from the TUKS team. Ordinary foul awarded on that drive there on the perimeter. No one seems to be taking that ball. Janku gets it. Connor out on the perimeter, looks for the shot. Great save there from Matthew Smith. And a great rebound intercept by the number 10, Joshua Seyman, who makes sure it does not fall into the TUKS team's hands. Ball moves down to the left-hand side towards Chad Ace, who is on the ball, moves it back round to the top. They're looking for that center position. These no-lookers into center are really doing them huge favors. An exclusion awarded there. You would think the center forward would be happy about it, but I think he seems pretty upset. But fortunately for them, this means another 20-second attack. Chad A sliding in there. I think he's looking for that shot. A no-looker pass. He balks it, and passes it right back around. Number 12, Cameron Glendix, looking for that wraparound, but a beautiful block there from Connor Flynn on that left-hand side. Ball up the pool to young Karadamea, who looks for the fake, and it convinces everyone, even myself, but he opts to pass it rather and maintain composure on the ball. Those quick shots, folks, they are bound to go in, as we've seen in the previous chuckers. Ball goes up the pool to Jared Shapiro, the number 7 for Varsity College on the right-hand side. Number 13, Mark Mansfield, gains water there in Hall. Connor Flynn excluded for going right over his head. Oh, not even excluded. Earns himself a penalty against him for going right over his head there. Beautiful work from Mark Mansfield, then centre forward for Varsity College. Samuel Spooner here on the penalty. And another beautiful conversion by Spooner there. I think he's still sitting at 100% conversion rate for his penalties. Score sitting at 11-8 to Varsity College. This is some great polo out here today. With the women's final coming up next, this is great momentum, great energy, great vibes on the side here. Beautiful steal in the center position there by Joshua Seaman. A beautiful defense from Varsity College there. I mean, defense makes the world go round, guys. Beautiful lob shot there by Shapiro, the number 7 from Varsity College, which puts them at 12-8 on the scoreboard.
No one saw.
Ball on the left-hand side here for TUKS. We see Luka Rajak up on the attack. They're opting to play 7-on-6 here. Movement of the ball on the perimeter. Big block there by Joshua Seaman. Young Kuradame going back to defend that shot in case something does happen here on the defense. Another shot, another rebound. Fortunately, this time around, referee calls for the ball. Lucky Litaba has blown a contra foul, and Tabang has blown an ordinary foul. We seem to be sticking to Lucky Litaba's call there, a contra foul against TUKS. Against TUKS. No goalkeeper in the goal. Young Kuradamea in the goals. Luka Rayak chilling right up here on the attack. Keeper to keeper. We see that mental telepathy happening here. He does not seem to have any intention of going back into the goals. Everyone from the TUKS team, hands up in the goals, making sure they are shutting down that shooting opportunity, that shooting angle. We have 30 seconds left on the clock. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. That marks the end of that attack. They are still playing 7-on-6, folks. Luka Rajak has opted to stay up on the attack. The team, TUKS team, making their way up the pool. Yanko on the ball. Luka Rajak is sitting in that center position. Chad Ace having a little bit of a laugh there that he has to defend a goalkeeper. And that was almost a beautiful shot there from Luka Rajak. I mean, guys, where do you see goalkeepers making beautiful work up at the top? They're playing the ball around again. We seem to have only 4 people up on the attack, and a little bit of hesitation from the Varsity College men in fear of that counter-attack goal. We see the top two players, number 12 and number 10 from Varsity College, telling each other to cover, and no one's wanting to cover. Windmill there from the number 10, from Varsity College, Joshua Seaman, which results in a block there. Yanku upset, and he's going to get another red card this one. Yeah, like I said, another red card. The chirping, league guys, we need to start leaving the chirping at home. It is not helping anyone, not helping any of the teams. It has resulted now in another exclusion. We have 30 seconds left on the clock. Lucky Lichabo indicating that it is Varsity College's attack now. Ball's been put into play. Jared Shapiro on the ball. 2 people in the goals. 3 Varsity College men up on the attack. 3 TUKS defenders. Oh, and a beautiful wraparound shot from Samuel Spooner there, making the score 13-8 to Varsity College. With 25 seconds left on the clock, I think it is safe to say that Varsity College has this win in their pockets. We saw some beautiful grit and fight from both teams. This has been a phenomenal game of polo. I think there's a lot to work on from both sides in terms of talking to the refs, game conduct. We need to be a little bit more professional as sportsmen ourselves. Oh, Luka Rajak earns himself a 5-meter there, and I think he's going to take it himself. I mean, you know what, might as well. I think he saw that his team is not converting. He needs to convert it himself, so here he goes. Luka Rajak with the shot, making the score 13-9 for the TUKS team. I think, to be honest, I think they should have. And under 20 seconds left on the clock, he is now making his way back to the goals. I think he's done with his time up at the top. He's decided to himself, you know what, I'd rather be in goals. And a bit of a fumble there by the Varsity College team, having a little bit of a laugh. I think it's nice to see that they've maintained their vibe, you know, and just camaraderie throughout the whole game, despite all that has happened. Shot there from Connor Flynn, big save from Matthew Smith, and that marks the end of the game. Our 3rd place winner for this game is Varsity College in blue, and unfortunately for TUKS, they will just not see the medals this year.
Me. And who am I doing anything? I don't think so, yeah.